Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Today, we're going to do a deep recovery flow. So, if you've been feeling like you've worked really hard at the gym, or maybe you've gone on a really long hike and you feel very sore, then this video is for you. We're going to start laying down on our stomachs, and most of these poses we're going to hold for at least 30 seconds. So go ahead and meet me laying all the way down on your stomach, one hand on top of the other. You can place your forehead on your hands. All right, once you're here, you're just gonna relax. Just melt into the mat, laying the forehead down, maybe even going side to side and massaging your third eye. Just breathe real gently here. Starting to focus the mind and the body and preparing yourself for this practice. If you'd like, you can set an intention for your practice, and that can be anything you'd like. Something like, I just want to open up through my shoulders, or I want to be more intentional and mindful through this practice. Whatever that intention is, just keep it close to your heart. I'll remind you throughout practice. When you're ready, on your next inhale, slowly lift the head and chest away from the hands. We're going to start with a deep shoulder stretch. So be very gentle here. What you're going to do, you're going to bring your left hand underneath your left shoulder, kind of as leverage. You're going to push with that left hand, reach the right arm out into a T. And then keep your head down on the mat. I'm going to be lifting up my head so I can talk to you, but keep yours down on the mat as much as you can to protect your neck. So when you're ready, what you're going to do is you're going to slowly start to push with the left hand and roll on top of your right shoulder. Now, you might get just right here and you'll start feeling a stretch in your shoulder. And if that's the case, then you can stay just like this. You don't have to go any further. If you can and you want to go further, then keep rolling, and you might roll so far so that you can bend your left knee and place the left foot down on the mat. You might roll far enough to get your right foot down on the mat as well. It's up to you. Listen to your body. I'm going to keep my right foot down, and we'll hold here and breathe. Getting a nice 30-second stretch. When you're ready, take one more full breath. And on your exhale, you're slowly going to bring yourself all the way back onto your stomach. Release your legs. Come all the way back to center. And then we're going to take it to the other side. I have to sort of shift myself here. Okay, that's better. Now for the left side, you're going to take your right hand underneath your right shoulder. Left arm is going to go out into a T. Head stays down on the mat, and you're just going to roll yourself all the way onto that left shoulder as much as you like. Again, you can stay just like this if you'd like. You don't have to go any further. If you want to go further, you can bend your right knee, place it down on the mat. Maybe the left knee bends as well. It's up to you. For right now, I just feel stretchy enough to have the right knee bent. And we'll hold here, breathe. Remember, this flow is for recovery. So we're not looking to push deep. We're just looking to hold. Push yourself into a good stretch, and then we'll hold. One more full breath here. And on your next exhale, slowly roll back onto your belly And then we'll come into a Sphinx pose. I'll come back onto my mat. All right, once you're back on your stomach, go ahead and come onto your forearms in your Sphinx pose. So we'll stretch out through the front side of the body, get a little arch in the back, squeeze the shoulder blades back behind you. Press the bottoms of the feet down into the mat. Breathe here. And then we're gonna take it into a nice quad stretch. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna bend your right knee, flex your right foot, and just bring it as close to your glute as you can get it without grabbing onto it. If this is enough for you, then you can stay just like this. If you want a little bit more, you have the option to reach back with your right hand, grab onto maybe your foot if you'd like, or your ankle, whatever feels good, and then maybe pull just a little bit. If you feel like that's not enough, you can grab onto your toes, pull towards you, and then push down. And then you'll really get a quad stretch. But remember, listen to your body. We're not trying to push too hard in this flow. We're looking to recover and stretch. So we're holding here for 30 seconds, taking a few deep breaths. Let's take one more full breath here. And on your next exhale, go ahead, slowly release and bring that right arm back down onto the mat if you had it back behind you. And then we'll take it over to the other side. We're gonna bend that left knee, flex the left foot, bring it towards your glute as much as you can. You can stay here or reach back. With the left hand, grab onto your ankle and pull, or you can grab onto your toes. You can pull and then push down, and we'll hold here. Breathe through it. Every inhale is a yes. Every exhale is a release. One more full breath. And on your next exhale, go ahead and release that pose. Come back into your Sphinx. Nice, we're gonna counter the Sphinx now. We'll go into child's pose. So open the elbows out wide, bring the chest down, and then the hands will come underneath your shoulders. You're just gonna push through your hands to lift yourself up, bend your knees. If you need to, you can scoot the knees forward and then press back into your nice child's pose. We'll hold here for a few breaths, just feeling that nice rounding of the back, countering our Sphinx and our quad stretch. Beautiful. On your next inhale, come onto the fingertips, lift the head and chest. You're gonna walk over to the right side. You can place the left hand on top of your right if you'd like, and then lower the head all the way down. Getting a side stretch here in your child's pose. One more full breath. On your next inhale, lift the head and chest. Walk it all the way through center over to the other side. You can place the right hand on top of the left and exhale. Lower the head all the way down. Nice side stretch on the right side. Breathe through it. On your next inhale, lift the head and chest, walk all the way back to center, and then exhale into one last child's pose here. On your inhale, slide the hands all the way back until they're underneath your shoulders. Press into the hands, lift the head and chest, come into your hero's pose on your knees. When you get there, make any adjustments that you need. And then just start to roll your shoulders backwards 3 or 4 times, and then forward 3 or 4 times. Once you're done rolling your shoulders, roll the neck side to side 3 or 4 times. Take it into full circle. Go in one direction and then the other direction. Beautiful. Bring it to center. When you get there, we'll do a little neck stretch. So what you're going to do is you're going to bring your chin over to your right shoulder. Kind of like you're looking over your shoulder, but very gently. When you get there, then you're going to tuck your chin. You're going to start looking down towards the floor. You might start to feel a stretch already. If you start to feel a pinch here on the right side, just release a little bit, bringing the chin just a little bit away from that right shoulder. But if you don't feel anything, what you can do is you can bring the right hand to the back of your head and then gently start to pull your head forward, tucking your chin in. Breathe here. Remember, 30-second stretch. One more full breath. And on your next inhale, slowly release the hand if you have it to the back of the head. Then you're gonna lift, untuck the chin, and then bring the chin back to center, coming back the way you came. And then same thing on the other side. So you'll go chin to your left shoulder, tuck the chin. If it's too much on the left side, just release a little bit. If it's not enough, left hand to the back of your head, gently pull forward. Breathe. You should feel it in the back of your neck on the right side. Nice 30-second hold here. Remember keeping it nice and gentle with that left hand. One more full breath. On your next exhale, if you have the hand on the back of your head, go ahead and release it. Lift the chin up, untucking nice and slow, and then bring it back to center. Perfect. When you get there, roll the shoulders backwards. Roll the shoulders forwards. Beautiful. Inhale to reach the arms up. Look up. Exhale, open the arms out wide, bring them back behind you, interlace the fingers, press the palms together, squeeze the shoulder blades open up here. Give yourself an arch in your back. Maybe throw the head back. Nice. Exhale, release the hands, bring them in front of you. Interlace the fingers again around the back. Tuck the chin. Roll the shoulders forward. One more inhale. On your exhale, release the hands, bring them down onto the mat. Coming into your tabletop, tap out the feet if you need to. Feel all the blood rushing into your feet. Should feel nice. We'll take it through some cat-cows. When you're ready, on your inhale, you're going to arch the back, send the tailbone up. Look up. Exhale as you round the back. Tuck the tailbone under. Nice. Inhale, arch the back. Send the tailbone up. Exhale, round. Last time, inhale, arch the back. Send the tailbone up. Look up. And then exhale as you round the back. Tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin, press the mat away from you with your hands. Beautiful. Inhale, just bring it back to a neutral spine. In your tabletop, on your exhale, pull the belly button in, squeeze the abs. We're going to take it into extended puppy pose. So you might need to scoot back a little bit on your mat. You're going to keep your hips directly over your knees. The bottom part of your body is not going to move. You're going to walk your hands forward. As you're walking forward, press the chest down into the mat. And usually in the pose, what you'll do is you'll drop the chin down on the mat. If that's too much for your neck or for the back of your neck, all you're going to do is place the forehead down onto the mat. Keep pressing the chest down so that you get that shoulder stretch. But breathe here. Really trying to open up through those shoulders. Holding for those 30 seconds. Let's take one more full breath here. On your next inhale, you're going to bend into the elbows. We're going to come back into Sphinx. So bring your chest in between the biceps, lower the hips down, and then open up back into your Sphinx. Perfect. Just for like a little transition here. Open the elbows out wide, lower the chest down, hands under the shoulders, and then sit back into your hero's pose. Go ahead and sit off to one side, swing the legs forward, come into a nice seated staff pose. Maybe scoot forward just a little bit. Bring the glutes away from your sits bones so you're nice and grounded. Take an inhale as you reach the arms up. Look up as you exhale. Reach forward, grab onto your toes, your feet, your ankles, your calves, whatever you can get a hold of. And then fold, getting this nice hamstring stretch. Breathe here. If you need to, you can always put a slight bend in the knees. No shame in that at all. Taking one more full breath. And on your next inhale, slowly roll it all the way up, one vertebrae at a time. Bring the shoulders up towards the ears. Exhale, shoulders down and away from the ears. Nice. You're going to bend your left knee, bring the left foot flat onto the earth, and then cross it over to the outside of your right knee. Right elbow is going to go outside of your left knee. Left hand is going to reach back behind you and make a little tent. Take an inhale as you lift, getting length in the spine. On your exhale, you're going to really twist. Look out over your left shoulder. Breathe. Beautiful. Holding here for those 30 seconds. One more full breath. And on your next exhale, slowly release that twist. You're going to keep your legs exactly how they are. All you're going to do is bend your right knee, bring the right foot flat onto the earth. Walk the hands back behind you and come into kind of a modified pigeon, modified reclining pigeon. And you can stay just like this. Keep your left foot nice and flexed to protect your knee. If you'd like, you can walk the hands forward. You can walk the hips closer to your right foot. I can remember which foot it was. Breathe. Again, holding for 30 seconds. With every inhale, get length. With every exhale, sink deeper. Beautiful. Almost there. Let's take one more full breath. And on your exhale, slowly release. Walk the hips back. Straighten out that right leg. Perfect. And then you're going to pull that knee towards you again. And then this time you're going to bend your right knee, but you're going to bring your foot next to your left glute. So you can even grab onto it and pull it towards you. So you'll be in a nice seated cow. If you need to adjust, go for it. Perfect. But holding here, maybe pulling both feet back towards your glutes. And breathe. Trying to stack the knees on top of each other. Feeling that nice internal rotation. This is one of the ones that's like really hard for me. I have a lot of tightness that I hold in my hips. Really try to keep your left glute down on the mat. If it comes up, that's okay. No worries. One more full breath. When you're ready, go ahead and release the right leg forward, and then you can release that left leg forward as well. Shake it out. Good work. Now we have to do it on the other side. So when you're ready, right foot comes flat on the earth with the right knee bent, and then cross it over the left knee. Left elbow to the outside of your right knee, right hand back behind you, make the little tent. Inhale for length in the spine. Exhale, twist, look over your right shoulder. Breathe. Holding here. Let's take one more full breath here. And on your next exhale, slowly release that twist. Come all the way back to center. We'll take it into our modified reclining pigeon / pigeon, bending the left knee, bringing the left foot flat onto the earth. Right foot stays flexed. Hands go back behind you. And then adjust where you need. Maybe bring the hands closer, maybe the foot closer. Maybe you slowly walk the glutes close to your foot. Whatever it is you need, you'll feel that nice piriformis stretch on the right side. Try to keep the shoulders away from the ears, just to keep the neck nice and relaxed. Breathe through it. Again, inhale for length. Exhale, sinking deeper. One more full breath here. On your exhale, go ahead and release that left leg, straightening it out. And then we'll go into our seated cow. So bending the left knee, bringing that left foot next to your right glute, and then pulling both feet back towards your glutes so that the knees are stacked. Again, such a tough one for me. It feels very painful. I feel like I want to cry. Breathe. Holding for a nice short 30 seconds. Breathe through it. Let's take one more full breath here. And on your next exhale, go ahead and release both legs straight out. Shake it out through those legs. Good work. And then when you're ready, just slowly lower yourself all the way down onto the mat, laying on your back. Reach the arms back behind you and the toes in opposite direction. Deep inhale here as you stretch it out. On your exhale, bring the knees all the way up into your chest. Give yourself a nice big hug. Maybe rock from side to side. Maybe roll around in a circle, massage your lower back. And then we'll take it into our last stretch of the day, our supine twist. One of my favorites. So when you're ready, both hands onto the right knee, extend the left leg out. Inhale to pull that knee towards your right shoulder as much as you can. On your exhale, grab onto the outside of that knee with your left hand. Right arm is going to go out into a T, drop over towards the left side. Look out over your right fingertips. Keep your right shoulder connected to the mat so you get your full twist. Breathe. Nice 30-second stretch here. If you feel like it's pinching in your groin, just push your right knee away from you a little bit. Listen to your body. One more full breath here. On your next inhale, bring yourself back to center, bringing the knee back into your chest. Exhale to pull the left knee in to meet your right. And then we'll take it to the other side. Both hands to the left knee, extend the right leg out. Inhale to pull that left knee in as much as you can. And then on your exhale, grab onto the outside of the knee with your right hand. Left arm out into a T, drop over to the right side. Look out over your left fingertips. Breathe. Nice gentle breaths here. Make sure you relax your neck, relax your shoulders. Let's take one more full breath on this side. On your next inhale, pull that left knee all the way back into your chest at center. Exhale to pull the right knee in to meet it. Give yourself a little hug or a big hug. If you'd like happy baby, go ahead, grab onto the outsides of the feet. Drop the knees into the armpits. Any movements you need here before we drop into a quick shavasana. Open through the hamstrings if you'd like. And then when you're ready, go ahead and release. Bring the legs all the way down onto the mat, outstretched. Arms come down by your sides with the palms facing up and surrender. Drop into your last pose of the day, your shavasana, your meditation. Take this time to focus on just one thing. Maybe it's your breath or your intention. Maybe you just want to listen to some music. Whatever it is, just take this time to focus. Feel free to pause the video if you'd like a longer shavasana or meditation. But if not, go ahead and start to wiggle your fingers and your toes, rotating through the ankles and the wrists, inviting movement back into the body. You can reach your arms back behind you and your toes in opposite direction. Wake yourself up from a deep sleep. When you're ready, you can roll onto your favorite side, coming into the fetal position, using your bicep as a pillow. And then slowly lift yourself up, bringing yourself into an easy cross-legged position at the top of your mat. You can bring the palms of the hands together at your heart center and slightly bow the chin in. Take the time to thank yourself for coming onto your mats today and cultivating the health of your body and your mind. The light in me sees and respects the light in each of you. Namaste. Thank you so much for being here, yogis. I hope you feel nice and recovered after this flow. If you enjoyed it, please feel free to like, subscribe, and share with your friends if you feel compelled. And I hope to see you in my next video. Thank you.